Hey, what up everybody, this is Stevie Breach sitting here, enjoying some nice little Pepsi coming to you tonight. And as I'm sitting here, as I'm enjoying my night, I'm bombarded with the tweets of Randy Orton making his return at the WWE Madison Square Garden show tonight, coming out and facing none other than Kane. I'm pumped like anybody else is to see Randy Orton coming back with this big babyface run that's going to be coming. Of course, everybody can remember he was taken out by Seth Rollins and the Authority on Monday Night Raw. Now that John Cena has polished off his run against Seth Rollins over the last few weeks, I was a little bit sketchy on Monday night, thinking of why we had Rollins versus Cena in sort of a blow-off show that nobody really cared about. In one of the opening segments, it was the first match after the first segment with Ho Hogan. Of course, he made the match after Seth Rollins came out and bitching and complaining that he wished Ho Hogan would have John Cena bring back the Authority. And that was his wish for Christmas. Of course, Cena was able to get the win over Rollins, even though he had all of the members on the outside interfering, much like the match they had at TLC. This time, no Roman Reigns getting involved. It was just the blow-off match, and that was it. This makes 100% sense that we're moving towards this, of course, with Brock Lesnar appearing on Monday Night Raw this Monday. This means that Randy Orton will be appearing on Monday Night Raw. From there, he will be setting up his feud with Seth Rollins. More likely they'll have some sort of a one-on-one match, I would think, somewhere along the way before both guys compete in the Royal Rumble. Maybe we'll have a little bit of a face-off, saving their first match for the Fastlane pay-per-view, which is going to be held in February, and then more likely having, which would be one of their bigger blow-off matches at WrestleMania, Seth Rollins against Randy Orton. I think that's the best way you can picture for them to go. I'm hoping that Randy Orton's face turn is going to work out better this time than it did last. I remember last time with the face turn, it just went way too long. I remember going to the show in 2010 to SummerSlam and the night after SummerSlam, and I didn't really know how over Orton was as a babyface. I've never really liked Randy Orton, never really been a fan of his. But, respected a few of his matches along the way, always stand up for him. People would complain about Cena versus Orton for the millionth time. They're two of the biggest stars out there in the world. They deserve to go out there and be in the main events if that's what that WWE draws up for it. I don't care how many times they do it. It's always going to be a good match. But when you look at what Randy did on that run in 2010, it just went way too long. Nobody wanted to see him continue on as a babyface. People just wanted to see that heel turn that just never would come. I'm trying to remember what finally happened to make him finally turn heel, and I can't even remember what it was. He probably just came out one day, and people just realized they didn't like him. Maybe somebody can leave it in the comments down below, but I'm looking forward to seeing the return on Monday.